My name's Alex.
I'm a drug addict. The drug that I'm addicted to that is up in my own awareness is the drug that kills more alcoholics than alcohol, which is nicotine. And I just found out I have lung cancer about 3.5 weeks ago. Not the news I was waiting for. So I know there was a rumor, that I had cancer, so I wanted to dispel that rumor and say it's true. So like the fellow said, if I knew I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself. I tried to quit smoking numerous times in I've been sober 29 years. I had a year once. I had 90 days a couple of times. 30 days quite a few times. And my relapses around cigarettes were always around emotions that I didn't want to look at or face or be with. I don't think you realize how emotional a drug nicotine is until you try and stop. Anyway, my partner and great support, Susan, is here tonight. And we quit smoking together 8 years ago. So I got 8 years clean. And I often thought, well, I wonder if I quit in time, And I guess not, because the kind of cancer I have is exactly the kind that men get who smoke all their lives. So, I'm not going to lecture you. This isn't going to be a lecture on smoking, I promise. I was, and it's not going to be about cancer, except that it's interesting. Before I found out I had cancer, this was 4 or 5 weeks ago, I wanted to speak and share some thoughts on the subject of surrender. I think that surrender is one of the most challenging parts of recovery and sobriety for people, especially who are new, and I think maybe for men more than women. So I was thinking about that. I wanted to talk a little bit about surrender, and it was ironic that I picked that topic because then I'm finding out this other disease that I have. I've learned more about surrender in the last 3 weeks than I have in the last 10, 15 years. So I've had to rethink my whole talk. So it may sound jumbled. And this isn't an AA pitch. This isn't my pitch. It's just thoughts I want to share that I get to share because I'm the executive director. So, among the many, many powers I have is I get the podium when I want it. So, I've learned 2 things, but just before I leave the cancer subject. I started treatment last week for cancer, doing several things. I've learned 2 things. One is you really find out how much people love you when you get this illness. And the second thing I've learned is that you fucking don't want to get cancer. It's really a drag.